Hello and welcome back to EOT frigate and ship reviews. We can only fit 6 of these. There are 12 in total with faction, so this will be part 1 and then we will drop part 2. So, Griffin Navy issue. Essentially, it is completely and utterly geared towards PvP because the way that this one is set out is the simple fact of the matter is that unlike its standard issue, this one has a 20% bonus to small hybrid turret damage, giving it a solo ability, which is extremely brilliant. 10% bonus to ECM drone jam duration. Obviously, it has a drone bay. And the MISC bonus, minus 85% penalty to drone damage and minus 50% reduction in drone hit points and control range. Essentially, the Griffin Navy issue is fully PvP, and it is a ship that, if piloted correctly, can really be an amazing solo boat. The Crucifier Navy issue, again, a lot of these Navy ships are completely geared towards PvP. The Amar Frigate bonus, 7.5% bonus to weapon disruptor effectiveness, and a 20% bonus to small anti-turret damage. You can see again this one has this time, instead of a normal Crucifier, this has a damage bonus to it. Weapon disruptors, for those that don't know, is a module that you can activate on your ship onto an enemy ship. If they have turrets, it makes the turrets very hard to hit you. The roll bonus is a minus 85% penalty to weapon disruptor optimal range and fall off, and a minus 85% reduction in weapon disruptor activation costs and CPU requirements. The Republic Fleet Firetail is perhaps one of my, in fact, I will go ahead and say is my favorite faction ship to fly. It is an incredible ship and it is so good, and it looks amazing, it flies amazingly, and it fits amazingly. It has a 25% bonus to small projectile turret damage and a 10% bonus to small projectile turret tracking speed, making its ability to overheat weapons and apply maximum damage very quickly. Just, excuse me, brilliantly done. And yeah, it's definitely a PvP ship. The Imperial Navy Slicer, this one, I suppose you could use it in PvE if you wanted to, due to the sort of, abilities of being able to keep at range with these things. These are mostly used in PvP, long range combat, 20 to 28 kilometer combat, using most of the time. You see a lot of these will have faction disruptors on them and so on. So the Amar Frigate bonus is 10% bonus to small energy turret damage and optimal range, and a 25% bonus to small energy turret damage. At long range, fitted correctly, you can kite out a target very fast without them ever getting anywhere near you, and do some serious damage. Can be used in PvE, the same sort of tactics, definitely. So I would say sort of 90% PvP, 10% PvE. The Federation Navy Comet is my second favourite faction frigate. I genuinely used to enjoy flying these, and they would just do incredible amounts of damage with their drone bays as well. So it's, extremely nice because you can have, I think it's 3 or 5 drones, I can't remember exactly which one, out at the same time, Tech 2 smalls, and yeah, absolutely brilliant ship. So 7.5% bonus to small hybrid turret tracking speed and a 20% bonus to small hybrid turret damage. Would highly recommend using this only in PvP, just personal preference. Caldari Navy Hookbill, the pain in the butt of when fighting in faction warfare, when you come up against one of these, because if these are fitted correctly and they have the Dead Space faction fit on, they are incredibly hard to kill, and can inflict huge amounts of damage. So its frigate bonuses: 25% bonus to kinetic light missile and rocket damage, 20% bonus to EM, explosive thermal light missile and rocket damage, and a 10% bonus to light missile and rocket max velocity, i.e. faster firing, faster covering distance, etc. Extremely nice little ship to fly. Can it be used in PvE? Yeah, dead easy with that one. Level 1s and 2s, probably T0s. I know that slicers are used in T0s and T1 abyssals because of their speed, and optimal ranges and so on. So yeah, definitely. Alright, that's part 1. Subscribe for part 2.